blinking's muted, right? Maybe I'll figure it out. Oh, didn't you?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Dice. My name is Matt, and welcome to our Friday night campaign, The Spread Eagles. Welcome back our continuing guest character of Genera, Zach. How you doing tonight? For now.
They don't show. Next few days.
It's all good.
I was telling, walked out, up down my driveway, bunch of vent, middle of the street, straight up the bank. I think somebody went to go to the grocery store or do something. Got stuck. It's
Nice.
That's fair.
I'll go tomorrow.
That'd be hilarious.
What are you gonna do? 5 hours to get judgment.
I basically did that with my car, and then it ran out of gas. So
Oh,
it was a fucking time.
man, feels like forever since we played.
Basically has
That's
to.
what
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty quick for us.
So, let's get into tonight's session.
Of course. Handling my nuts.
I hate you
Full
so
of bottles.
much. Last we gathered, we watched as the Spread Eagles continued their investigation of the Quartz Claw, a hideout in the port city of Hare High on the Golden Coast. After coming in contact with a swamp hydra, the party turned tail and ran for it. Locking the beast in, as it slammed its heads against the wall, they quickly killed what cultists they could and exited the building. Deciding they probably need to go back to finish their job, they decided to enlist some help. So they went back and found Gennaro. Waking him in the middle of the night, finding him in his regal, very lush-looking open robe, they sequestered him to come and join them. After taking a little bit of time to get dressed and gather his things, Gennaro followed down into the depths of this hideout with them. They did some investigating, killed an umber crab, obliterated the drow man and the hydra.
Oh, we did.
Did a little bit more diving into
I think
this.
you're forgetting that I fisted the guy. And then the hydra.
Did some more investigating of this hideout, where they found a bit of references to an ancient creature, a massive creature of the seas described in some ancient texts found in a small little personal study. They found a small eating area before leading down a hidden corridor. Narrowly avoiding the trapped hallway, they entered into another personal study. But as they entered in, two umber crabs turned and stared them down. Their large pincers clashing together, beady little yellow eyes glinting off of their red and blue bodies, staring at you as they charged you. So, I would like you to all roll initiative.
Oh. Only for the.
Oh.
25 to 20.
24.
15 to 20.
That guy's fucked.
10 to 15.
14.
13.
Up 10.
Gennaro, what you got? Okay, I didn't hear you. What's your dexterity? Vari has a 13 as well. Selby, what's your dexterity?
Not as high.
Okay, so Gennaro goes first.
I'm not even looking at her numbers, but I'm just assuming. I was correct.
Tofin at the top of the round.
Getting right.
And there is no battle map for this. We're just doing this one, Theater of the Mind. This is a small, about 20 by 20 personal study with two large umber crabs staring in front of you. No.
I walk in and start shooting one.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Oh no! Ooh.
Yeah, that hits.
Second shot, natural 20.
Of course it is.
So the first one does 8 points of damage. Second one does 25 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. 25, and what was the first one?
8.
Right on that second one?
Yeah. I said natural 20.
Oh, I did not hear that. Sorry. Some math here. So as you walk in, kind of maneuver to the side, fire a few crossbow bolts while moving into the corner, and the Umberhulk turns, stares at you with his little yellow beady eyes. Saw a bit of glistening water on its skin. There you go, you happy? Elric, that brings us to your turn. Alan, you're on deck. Yes, they're about 5 feet apart from each other. Okay. I hit. Natural 1 on one, natural 20 on the other. The one that succeeds doesn't take any damage, correct? Okay, you kind of maneuver back down the hallway slightly. Alan, that brings us to your turn.
I'm just gonna take a couple swings at the guy on the left.
Okay, so you maneuver in, get to the front of the guy on the left. Go ahead.
One is 14.
14 misses.
Second one is 16.
16 just hits.
Nice. That's not. I think it's. Or plus.
Genera, you're on deck, by the way.
The beat. And slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to have Spud. Take a whack at this guy as well.
Okay.
It's 14, so Spud misses.
Got it. Genera, that's your turn. Avaria, you're on deck.
No
That's
longer
a
20.
7. Psychic damage. Got it. Alright. Would you like to maneuver at all, or just kind of stay where you're at there in the doorway? Alright. Avaria, that brings us to your turn.
Are we?
They're about 20 feet from you.
I need a little part.
The one on the left that Holland's attacking.
Good. That one's gonna need to roll a dex 6.
15.
Haha! Look at me go. Points of
Radiant. Alright. You want to do anything with your bonus action or movement?
no. Hope I don't think.
Okay. You just staying there where you're standing?
Oh, I want them. I'm hungry for some crab. Or I want to tell them I'm hungry for some crab legs.
Tom?
Yeah, that's why I'm cooking them.
Okay, that brings us to the first Umber Crab's turn. He's going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Holland. The first is, say, 17 to hit.
Miss.
Second one's a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, then. The second one is going to maneuver towards the door and make 2 attacks against you, Genera. The first one, 16 to hit. Or sorry, 17. Damn. That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by the creature. He's going to maneuver and try to use his second claw attack to hit Tophin.
Can't be bit.
12. Alright. That would bring us to second. That was the second one's turn. Back top of the round, Tophin. Understood.
Is one attacking me the hurt one, or is it the other one?
It is the one, the other
most
one.
hurt one.
It is not the most hurt one.
just
'Got it.
28 and 13. Misses.
Correct.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. That one is looking decently hurt. Alright. Pellic, you're up. Holland, you're on deck. You want to move at all?
I'm good.
Okay.
Kind of pinned in by a crab at the moment.
Yeah, you are in a corner. What kind of... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. $17 hits. 18 still hits.
Higher number now.
Plus 4, 20.
28 points of damage. 18. Okay. Let's say, hot damn, what'd you roll? Alright. Would you like to maneuver at all, or are you just kind of staying there in the back of the hallway? Alright. That brings us to your turn, Holland. Janera, you're on deck.
Is there enough room to get behind one of these guys?
The one that's kind of in front of you, you could maneuver around him, or you could get behind the guy that is just behind you, attacking Tophin.
Oh, there's one already behind me. So if I turned around, would that be flanking?
No, there's no one on the other side. He's currently grappling Janera.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I think I'll keep focusing on the one here on the left.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and get behind him. Flanking going on.
Okay.
Max this guy. Two nat ones.
Impressive.
Come on now.
And for the second swing, that's a lot better. That's a 23.
It's a lot better. That's gonna hit. Wait.
So that'll be 8 slashing damage.
Got it.
And I will have Spud to as well.
Alright.
16 for hits, I think.
Yep, 16's their AC.
And that'll be 10 force damage from Spud.
Damn, Spud hits harder than you do.
Yeah, I know. He always rolls like at the top of the die. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Janera, that brings us to your turn. Avaria, you're on deck. You got it. Psychic. No, that's the other one is the one that's grappling you, unfortunately. Okay. Why are they at disadvantage? Do you get disadvantage on Eldritch Blast and melee?
You're hitting the one that's grappling you?
I didn't think cantrips were.
Full range.
Something new.
Even if I target the other.
There's one lane.
$15 points of damage. Got it. Staying grab. Oh, you used your action, so you can't try and break out. But, all right. You have anything with the bonus action you want to do?
Look at how. Or put in a little.
Aw, gee, thanks, Genera. That's,
Funny thing is, neither of us can do that.
oh, perfect. It's, D10, right? Sick.
All right. That will bring us to your turn, Avaria.
Right. Go ahead, have. Crab legs.
16 on the die. Sorry.
Crab legs.
Got a bonus action, or would you like to move? Okay. Alright, that brings us to the first crab's turn, who once again is going to take 2 attacks into you, Holland. First one, I think that's going to hit no matter what. 24.
Yep.
So you are now grappled as well and take, ooh, good damage, 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
He then maneuvers to take a second claw attack at you, Tophin. 10. Alright, that brings us to the second one's turn, who is going to forego his claw attack to use his guillotine ability. And Genera, you take... Roll my dice here. I need another D12, honey. You have all the dice. Let's see. 25 points of piercing damage. And that brings us to your turn, Tophin.
Shoot the one I've been shooting.
Okay.
25 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
Add for a second. Another 17 points of damage. I rolled max 3 times.
That one is looking straight in the earth. Barely standing. Alright. Kelrick, that brings us to your turn. Holland, you're on deck. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Damn. From 18 last turn to 8. Bad. Doesn't sound fine. Staying where you're at. Alan, that's your turn. Genera, you're on deck.
Since I'm grappled, me and Spud don't have thinking still, do we?
No.
Okay. I think I'll start with having Spud take an attack with my bonus action. 20. So
Yeah, it'll hit.
that'd be 8 points of force damage.
This is on the one that you're grappled with?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I will use my action. Try and break free. What is that?
Strength saving throw.
Oh, no. 10.
That does not get out, unfortunately.
That's true.
You don't lose it if you don't make it, correct? Because you're eloquence?
Correct.
Yeah. There's literally no downside.
I know, but generate dex in the thing. Also use my pretty hurt. I'm gonna let it hold me a little.
Okay.
Crabby braids.
Genera, that brings us to your turn. Avaria, you're on deck. Got it. This is on the one that's grappling you, correct? 15 total. Got it. All right. That brings us to your turn, Avaria.
My
Okay.
mash.
On. One that's holding Holland.
Whichever one that I've been hit.
That's fine.
Six.
Which is 14.
24.
Oh, I thought she said 8. Okay. That hits. Barely standing.
Oh, I really want
Which brings us to his turn. I need that D12 again. And I'm sorry, Holland.
Oh, that's a lot of D12s.
You're getting guillotined. I rolled much better than Genera's roll, so I'm sorry.
I'm unconscious, whatever the number is.
24, 32, 36.
Okay.
Great job.
Thank you.
Not 360.
So you're downed?
Yeah.
Understood. Alright, that brings us to the second crab's turn, who is going to guillotine on Genera again. Uh, 22, 30, 32 points. Piercing damage. That brings us to... yes. Got it. That brings us back to... Did you roll that damage on your last turn? I don't think you did. No. Your damage for Phantasmal Force on your last turn. Oh. Yeah, I think that was last turn. He's dead, which means Holland would not be down.
Oh!
So you can take back that health, Holland.
Does that mean I killed him?
Awesome.
Yeah, it means you killed him, yes.
Let him open.
Alright. That brings us to your turn, Tophin.
I'm gonna shoot the other one twice.
Mm-hmm.
Both cocked. Oh my god. Floppy 20 for one. The
Nice.
other
Mhm.
misses. Shit. Another 17 for damage.
Alright. Anything else you want to do?
I'm good.
Alright, Kelric, that brings us to your turn. Holland, you're on deck. Holland is not downed. You got it. .7 first damage. Got it. As you throw your magic missiles into the room, you can see Genera is like being flailed around by this massive claw that's gripping onto him. And just in the background, you can see Avaria like ripping her warhammer out of the skull of this umber crab. Just turns around and stares at the other one. That brings us to your turn, Holland. Genera, you're on deck.
I'm gonna wipe some of this crab juice Aria got on me off, and I'm gonna
Oh,
go. I guess I'm gonna go and swing at the other guy. I'm gonna do that. Ping.
I'll hit.
That'd be 11 points of slashing damage. So in 14. Miss. But go over there and take a swing at him. No, not yet. I got one more cure wound slot. Spud is
It
got
expires in 10 minutes.
that's 10 in game. That's gonna be a 22. Bud.
Okay.
He's gonna 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then we.
Got it. This one is starting to look pretty hurt. Nara, that brings us to your turn. Avari, you're on deck.
Okay, fix it.
9 points of force damage. Got it. Still looking, still standing, but barely. Got it.
I already did.
Varia, that brings us to your turn. You would have advantage if you're running up on him because Holland's on the backside and flanking with you.
Oh, good. And this one is nat 20.
Go ahead and roll.
So it's 8 plus whatever you roll.
9, 12.
Still standing
Oh no!
for the
You
most
can do a
pitiful
second
crit.
attack, can't you?
Yeah, you should have a second attack because you're a war cleric. Yes, Shelby.
They get a feature where they can bonus action attack again.
Yeah, but also, if you're 8th level,
Isn't that paladin, not cleric?
I think clerics do it too.
Huh.
strike.
You gotta know your stuff, Shelby.
This is why I don't want to be a cleric, dear. I wanted to be a
Yes,
barbarian.
yes, we know. The only class you'll ever play. All she wants to do is say I rage and smack. Sounds like someone else.
Okay.
So roll with advantage. Is that on every attack, or is that just once a turn? I thought so.
So roll it on this one since you didn't roll it on your last one.
9 plus 6.
Add 10 to it.
That's 10 to hit.
10 to hit. We're rolling to hit.
Oh, okay.
25.
Okay. Use your channel divinity.
I'll roll 2d8.
Oh.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, I really just want to smash it into his skull. I want the whole Warhammer stuck. I want to have to yank it like out. A crab go everywhere and say, "I've got dinner."
Like little meat chunks stuck to the end of the hammer.
Jesus. So as she rips the warhammer out of the crushed skull of the umber crab, these bits of small crab meat just go flying everywhere. And Janera, you got like a bit of crab slime going down the side of your overcoat that you have on. That's from her smashing the skull in with you standing right there in his claw.
Or are these guys gonna turn back into people like the first one?
These ones do not turn back into people.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. We can have some crab cakes while we wait.
All this is on one page.
Did you guys hear Janera? He wants to take a short rest.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys settle down into this small little den, bar the door, and attempt to get a short rest. About an hour goes by, and you complete your short rest.
Sweet.
Anyone that 1, 10, 10.
And then you get a. My God.
That's a lot of extra.
One of his.
1 d10 is part of it. Is for
Oh, wow.
He is the ultimate in short rest healing.
And
It's pretty good. I love that item too. I put a bunch of lore behind it, and
a solid 30.
I love that Genera has it, but I also hate that I put it in that campaign where I didn't get to like expand on it.
Go ahead, whatever you. Okay.
That part I can.
I spent 1 hit dice and restored 30 health. So.
Yep.
Sweet.
Remember your con mod?
restore 60.
Con mod? What else do you get?
Say that one more time, Genera.
Each die you roll.
One?
Yeah.
Okay.
However many hit dice. It's your con mod. Extra health.
Okay. Shoot.
D10 plus 10 plus all your hit dice. Or your con mod times however many dice you roll.
Shoot. Plus 2. I definitely.
How many hit dice? Only 3? Oh, jeez.
My God.
Guess you didn't roll.
Yeah, but your max is stupid high.
For this party, yes.
There we go.
For a regular party of my level,
Yeah.
I mean, bards are what? D8, right?
yeah, I got a 34, so I'm not doing bad.
Yeah. You're like double most of the party, I think. So.
I
You also-
think like 75. So was that 100?
Yeah, you
I
stayed in that guillotine for quite a few
I
turns
think
there.
you might actually have triple the health that Kelric has, so. Am I wrong? I see that face, Aiden.
Maybe it does.
Towards about the end of the hour, there comes a knocking on the door. You can hear someone calling from the outside, but it's too muffled to understand what they're calling.
Outside the door?
I mean, we're trying to deal with them, aren't we?
Not really.
Yeah, that works.
Sure.
For all that.
You can hear the man like pound on the door again. Are you in there? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, it's been a bit difficult. I wouldn't recommend. There's been a huge mess, huge awesome mess. Don't worry about it though.
Make that deception check, which is fucking stupid high.
Do I get advantage or?
Yes,
Advantage for that?
because he has the actor feat.
Things are all fine here. How are you?
I already know I'm not gonna like it.
Very evil.
Jesus Christ. And here the man just called back and said, alright, well, we're making preparations in the service room. We'll meet you down there. Hear him turn, walk back down the hallway, and you can hear the large stone door walk out and shut behind him, the same one that you
Oh,
guys
I don't
entered
want to
into.
wait that long.
Okay.
Just one dude. Like I want to crack open.
That's all you
the
can
door.
hear.
We'll call them over.
Yeah, I mean we just fling the door open and fucking pummel this guy.
Okay, anyone who would like to make an attack roll, go ahead. Ranged attack roll, I should say, because he's down the hall.
Advantage, right?
Or if I need to make a save, let me know.
It's
Yeah.
Advantage. 'cause he's
Yeah, he
surprised.
doesn't know you're there.
Triple advantage. Crit.
I'll join.
Anything?
How far is he?
He's about 10 feet down the hallway.
Yeah, I'll take a swing with my reaper.
Oh yeah, because it's got extra range.
That's...
You have advantage.
Oh, advantage?
It's also a lowly cultist, you probably hit anyways.
17 plus things.
Yeah, it hits.
16.
Natural one. No joke.
Well, I did 21 damage.
Oh yeah. I'm
5.
good. What's the damage, Daenerys? Tarek, you getting in on this, or are you just watching?
He's just gonna watch us liquefy this guy.
What did you use by chance, Gennaro? So, all 3. So as you lob 3 Eldritch Blasts down the hall, as you're shooting them down, you see these 2 bolts come flying, and the 2 bolts are like flying perfectly between your 3 Eldritch Blasts that are like rotating around it. And as they slam into this guy's back, it ignites in bright blue flames. Just as he's like on the cusp of being obliterated, Holland just walks up with his rapier and slices him right down the middle.
Love this.
I'm gonna fling some blood off my sword. That was a tad overkill.
Never over.
Darn. Oh well. That's fine. I wasn't.
At
So
least
many-
you got it back on the short rest.
So many chances for greatness.
I have to assume service room they mentioned is the bottom room of the map. The big one.
We're.
It's the next room up. We're in 11.
11. Okay.
So it's literally the next room down the hall. We just haven't been over this.
Want to go to the service room first before we head over to the right side of the.
Well, it seems like that's where what he said. That's where they're going.
Yeah.
So probably go down there and take care of the rest of them. Is everyone in agreement?
Let's go.
Probably quietly, if we can. I would like to lead the group
Okay.
down the hallway.
Towards which room?
13, the one at the bottom.
Okay.
Elf.
Yes, please.
Check.
What'd you get? Oof.
Did you say 30? Bard's so much.
Tarek like turns around, sees like this robot man appear out of nowhere, and then suddenly disappear.
24 for me.
Okay.
Sloppy 20.
9.
Do you have good sight?
As you guys are maneuvering down the hallway, Daenerys kind of like leading the way with Tophin in hand, just both of you kind of leading down the hallway, silent as can be. Holland and Spud are just slowly coming behind. They're quiet, but not perfectly quiet. But then comes of Arya trudging down, bringing up the back line with Kellic just in front of her, and Kellic, you like turn around and you can just hear the clinking of Arya's chainmail echoing through the hallways. As you guys turn the corner, you can hear people talking in hushed voices from around the corner.
I like put up a hand to stop everyone else, and just kind of like at Gennaro motion to go in, the two of us. Like get a little closer and see what's going on.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me to try and peer around the corner without being seen.
24.
31.
You guys peer around the corner, and somehow there's these two cultists standing there, and you can see they're sitting there like holding a spell, waiting for someone to come around the corner, and you guys can just barely see them around without them noticing you. And they're just standing there staring at the end of the hallway with both of their hands up.
Attempt.
The door behind them is locked, or well, shut, you assume locked.
It's locked.
I'm gonna attempt to motion that I've got one on the right, and he should get the one on the left. Two of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I whip around the corner. I just kind of peer around the corner.
Take 2 shots for me.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll cast.
Crit for the first one.
Nice.
The second one.
Jesus.
Hold on.
I honestly probably could.
Jesus, it's just a lowly cultist.
You're right. I'll help.
So humble.
Do they get advantage?
They are at advantage because they do not see you.
Well, I did a total of 40 damage.
Gee.
Poppy Honey was the lowest natural 20.
Yeah.
These guys are gonna.
Well, with
Fall
elven
game.
accuracy, I get triple,
Jeez.
so I get an extra d20.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, I roll a 1 on the crit.
Oh,
26.
26. Still enough. So both of you just kind of come around the corner ever so slightly. You throw these 3 Eldritch Blasts, and they like in a row just straight up him, blast into him. You just see him like charred, fall face forward. The other one, you shoot both of your crossbow bolts, and as they're flying through the air, they almost get like this rapid spin around them, till each of them cross straight through his neck, severing his head. You can just see all like the bits of blood from his veins and what was left of his unders shooting out.
Oh, that's really appetizing.
Agreed. Come on. I'll motion for the rest to follow.
Fools.
Rest of the fools. As you guys approach, the door is shut. A large wooden door of hardy wood with iron wrought accents to it and a brass doorknob.
Is it locked and or trapped?
Investigation check.
I help.
Sure.
Better than me.
Natural 20 for a 23.
When you when you look at the small brass doorknob, you can see there are small little arcane runes inscribed across it.
Appears to be arcanely locked
Yes.
or arcanely trapped.
Arcanely trapped or arcanely locked, who knows?
This is trapped
Squishy boy.
and or locked by magic, and I do not have a way to undo.
Squishy.
Do either of you two more
Squishies.
arcane types a way of dealing with this?
What the heck?
We can pick up.
I mean, I'm not opposed to a loud entrance. Wait a second.
What do you do with spell magic on?
I think I have an easier way of opening it.
I'll do it.
DM? Would reduce work on the door?
No.
I say yeah.
I've got another long.
I love your enthusiasm, but
No, that's
No.
fair. That's why I asked. Like,
I've got another long shot idea, maybe. Do you think we could activate the spell, whatever it is? I could try to maybe store it in my ring of spell storing. Yeah, it's a bit of a long shot, but
I don't necessarily know if it's trapped.
I
It
have-
may just be locked.
I'll say I have removed her.
that's true.
I got going for me. Let me hit it with my hammer. Happens.
However, you two,
Well,
I'm gonna leave.
I was around it. Fine. Well,
okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, easy enough. You go ahead and you cast Dispel Magic on the door, and all the runes begin to dissipate. A small little puff of blue smoke begins to fade away from the brass doorknob, and you could hear the inner mechanisms of the door begin to unlock.
Crouch down. Door swing out or in?
Swing. It open just.
That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to like just creak the door open and look in.
Okay. Go ahead, slide a hand check for me.
27.
Only one die out.
I gotta bathe your die in holy water. As you slowly creak the door open, you peer in, you can see a glow of two braziers coming from across the room. The smell of seawater instantly fills your nostrils like a breath of wind coming out from inside. You can see large amounts of sunlight coming from way off in the distance, perhaps a cavern that exits out into a small little hidden cove. You can see the remnants of what appears to be some sort of building laying in ruin. They're a group of 4 men standing at some sort of altar. You can see 2 of them are chanting while the other 2 are talking. One of them is the same Fearbog man that you guys met and fought on the beach
Oh, it's
in the Ivory Coast.
About to fucking obliterate that dude.
Oh, it is not. Yeah, so does everyone else.
oh, you have two.
Jesus.
How far away are they from me?
From here, maybe 30 feet. Just in time.
Wow.
I will show you guys.
I will kind of creak the door like back to where it's like almost shut,
Okay.
and turn around and relay the situation to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
4 dudes who are chanting. One of them's that from before.
The two that are chanting, I should mention, look like the cultists you guys just obliterated, maybe just a little more decorated. They're wearing like these long shawls that kind of come down over the sides of them.
I think the two that are chanting, we could take out in an instant. If we want to decrease their numbers
Bless you.
quickly. Or we can take the bigger, presumably more talented ones by surprise now and try to do more to them.
They're about 30 feet from the open door.
Anyone have anything exciting?
I have.
I mean, I'm fine to follow your lead, Gennaro.
No, go ahead, go guns ablaze.
No.
Avaria, I did ask an interesting question. DM, can any of us hear what they're chanting at all?
Do any of you understand deep speech?
No.
I'm sure you don't work.
I do not.
Just slip of the tongue, you get them confused sometimes.
Then no, none of you can understand what they're chanting.
God, you're so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
While talking to.
Get her a dice.
Daddy.
Okay. What's the plan?
Ethan.
I think we let Gennaro go in and raise hell and we follow.
You're muted, Janera. Oh, okay, sorry. Ripping and tearing. Oh god.
I get my back to the door.
Make a performance check.
Oh yeah, this isn't gonna be a fucking 42.
18.
Plus?
No, that is it's 7 plus 11.
Oh, okay. Still, you still look fairly... You look like you know what you're doing.
One swift motion. Push him. Go around. Run in, and I will cast Prismatic Spray.
Holy
okay.
shit.
On.
The 60-foot cone.
Oh yeah, you get all of them. Oh, okay, I rolled actually really well on the two in the front. Let me pull up their... What's the save?
Dex 21.
Okay, 23 on the Fearbog Man. I rolled a 19.
Holy shit.
19 on the Drow Man, so he fails. 12 and 4 on the two cultists.
I'm assuming those guys are obliterated.
So there's a Fearball Man and a Drow Man.
Correct.
Fearball Man. I'll just roll all the same dice.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can roll all the same dice. He's the only one that'll take half damage.
He'll take. He'll be blinded.
The Drow is blinded.
Yes.
Okay.
Start my next turn, you must make a wisdom save. Fails. Teleport.
Jesus Christ.
The first one will take. No, he's restrained.
Okay.
Be merciful.
Which he can save against at the end of his turn.
Where's my restraint?
Fails 3 times, he's permanently stone and has.
Jesus.
It has to save successfully 3 times with a spell hit. And the spell hits. The saves and failures do not have to be. So he either saves 3 times and it ends, fails 3 times first and it's stone.
His choice. Is that his action? Is that his action to save?
No, he just.
Okay,
But he is technically restrained.
correct.
There is no save from the restraint. That just.
Yeah, and the other one is restrained as well, you said?
No, the Drow Man and the second cultist are blind.
Understood.
Oh, the second cultist is also about to get teleported
Oh.
into fucking netherworld.
Bunch of ones.
Oh yeah, because you don't choose, do you? You have to roll for each one.
And what happened to the Furbog man?
He just takes acid damage.
Okay. How much damage? Okay. And they all take damage, correct? Or is just the other ones take the effects? Okay.
There's only of the 7 don't.
Understood.
And 8 are good rolls.
Jesus.
That was wild. And I wish we were two chain lightning some motherfucker. I could have waited.
Have to 16, you said?
Jumped.
Okay.
Yeah, the blind ones are 16 to save at the end of my next turn. Or
At that, I would like all of you to roll initiative, please.
Gee. What an opening.
Which all of you should be able to see this, or those of you, I guess, remote should be able to see this a little bit better now that I've zoomed it in. What you see before you are these random pools of water and these two men chanting in front of this altar. There is what appears to be a glowing cluster of white aether in the center of the water that's kind of floating there with an arcane aura around it.
Very dangerous.
Let me roll for these guys.
That effect is savage. Blinded and then just fucking bamfed somewhere else if you
Sounds
fail.
horrifying.
and if they take damage. Potentially imaging. It's 10. So they are damage raised, they can.
Jesus fucking
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Or they can be blind.
Honestly, I think restrained and taking damage is the funniest. Like, here's some acid, also maybe turn to stone.
Alright. 25 to 20. Ow. Ow.
So first,
20 to 15, or 15 to 20. No one. Okay.
Up my dice for the night apparently.
Oh, don't say
No.
Okay, get these guys all written down. 10 to 15.
13.
13.
Genera, I think you have a higher dex than me. I've got a +2.
Yep. Toph and Avaria, what you got?
8.
3. Got my color up.
With Avaria bringing up the rear. Top of the round, Kelric. What are you doing? Oh yeah.
Who's left in the harbor?
Okay.
Stepped away for a second. Matt, does 13 hit? 13 misses. Get us on the map.
Yeah, I was gonna get you guys on the map. I was just trying to get the music turned down ever so slightly.
Oh, we came in.
No, she'll...
Fun.
All right. You missed with Harbinger's Call. What did you load it with, by the way? Okay. Would you like to do anything with the bonus action or movement? Staying right there in the doorway. Okay. That will... Huh?
I'm assuming you're backing out of the doorway, not going in.
That brings us to the first cultist turn, so I need to make a save, correct? Because he's restrained?
Yes.
Failure. He is going to turn, because he can't move, and he's going to chuck an Eldritch Blast at you, Genera. For a 12. Second one. Actually, con save, 21. Which is succeeds, correct? I rolled a 19 on the die.
So he's no longer blind?
So he's still restrained. He just either gets 3 successes
Yeah.
and doesn't turn to stone, or he gets 3 failures and turns to stone.
That was for the second guy, right?
Yes. Disadvantage Eldritch Blast at you again. 22. I rolled pretty well on that one.
I thought one of the cultists was blind.
No, the drow is blind, right?
And one of the cultists.
One cultist restrained, or
Yeah. 4 points of force damage, Genera. And as you guys are sitting there, you can see one of the pools to one of the sides begins to bubble as another umber crab comes crawling out of it.
Good, I'm hungry again.
Oh, this is getting steam. Crabs are down here.
He is going to maneuver forward and
No.
he is going to make a claw attack against you, Holland, and a claw attack against you, Genera.
Oh.
Genera, the first against you is a 18 to hit. Holland, the one against you is 19 on the die for 27.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
So, Genera, you will take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Holland, you will take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are both grappled as he just takes both of his pincers, grabs each of you, grabs around and begins to squeeze and pulls you in. That is going to bring us to your turn, Genera. Holland, you're on deck.
Oh, it's my...
Yes. That is how bad everyone rolled.
No, let's... I'll look at I will... His report.
That's you.
Yeah. That's cool.
Jesus Christ.
What?
What does crab do?
Failure, 17.
He is right in the middle.
Understood. Any damage or no?
Next turn.
Okay.
Again.
All right. That'll bring us to your turn, Holland. Yes. I will remind you guys that Bardic inspirations and chat inspirations can stack.
Damn, about how hefty are these umber crabs now that I've spent more time than I'd like in their pincers?
They feel pretty hefty, maybe, 300 or 400 pounds.
Hmm.
Of just straight crab meat.
You think if I had
If you had a little bit of Creole seasoning and some butter, they'd be pretty tasty.
Yeah, I should have brought some Old Bay down here. Do you think
that.
I could maybe
Oh,
try
yeah.
and have
The
Spud
fragrant herbs.
dash into this guy's legs. Maybe try and knock him over.
Say that one more time. And make sure I'm understanding you.
If I could have maybe Spud, I don't know exactly what action I would have him take. Maybe dash, but just try and like barrel straight into his legs and try and knock him over.
Make a strength check.
Sure.
Bud is thick. He got this.
He is pretty thick, so we'll see what happens here. He's like 100 pounds of pure. I don't know if he's pure anything. Alloy mud. Oh, that's good. That's 21.
I set the DC at 20. So I will give both Genera and you acrobatics checks to try and get out of his pincers as he's falling over.
Go, Spud, go. Sorry, I tried to kill you.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 plus.
Yeah, you're not getting out.
Yep. He's over here, Sean.
Yep, you are able to get out.
Go on.
So as he goes toppling over, pulling you
Oh, into the pool?
like splashes, and it's just like straight swamp water that gets splashes up into your mouth. Genera, as he's like toppling over, his grip on you just ever so slightly begins to loosen, and with much grace, you just slide right below as he goes toppling over.
Oh, I suppose I've still got action. I guess I'll,
That is. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll use my action to try and get out of here.
Okay.
Strength
That is.
saving
Yep.
throw?
No, it's acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Sorry, I misspoke on the last combat because it's a grapple check.
Let's do acrobatics. That sounds. Oh, that's a 4 plus 10.
You have an inspiration from chat if you want to try and, but you don't know what the DC is. I'll just remind you.
That's true.
It's a D8.
D8. Probably above a 14. And I'll save it. I guess I'm gonna
Okay.
moisturizing my skin here in this lovely swamp water.
Sorry, think, are you?
That brings us
Thought
to
crabs were bad.
the Fearbog man's turn, who is going to turn to Elric in the back line, remembering that he was a power hitter in the last fight.
Elric and this Fearball have beef.
Actually, he's going to do something else. He is going to cast Wall of Fire to section you guys off from him.
This guy just wants nothing to do.
Can I counterspell? Oh.
I mean, you're welcome to also jump in on the counter.
No, I'm good. So do I, and bards are the best counterspellers in the game. So,
I had
yeah, you could go ahead, my dude.
21.
Yeah, I mean, that gets it. It's a 4th level spell. Alright. He goes. Messed up my plans. He turns and raises this like gnarled staff into the air that you can see has like these dark etched runes across it. And as he does, he goes to like wave it, and you can see this line of fire begin to like slowly grow around all of you guys, almost encompassing you against the wall and the door. But just at that moment, Genera just over there is like, and just all the flames disappear as his spell is disassembled. He is going to take his movement. Oh, I know. Alright. What was I supposed to do? They went and asked for help. If I threw Kel in there, I feel like it'd be more of a train wreck. She would barrel through everything. Alright. That is going to bring us to... close my book for some reason. Sorry. Tophin, that brings us to your turn. Shelby, you are up after the draw man, who's after Tophin.
Seeing Colin stuck in this crab. Seeing moved far away. Damn it. Is there more than 30 feet between the dude and the crab now?
Between the...
furlong?
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Well, I'll stick with what I was gonna do. The drow holding anything?
He has a staff in his hands.
Cast command at 2nd level
Okay.
on the Umber Crab and the Drow. And just kind of look at him and say, drop it.
Okay.
Wisdom 16 for both of them.
The Umber Crab. 13.
Okay, so on its next turn, it has
The
to
Drow.
roll.
7.
It also
For
has
me. What was it? Charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah, 7.
So on each of their next turns, all they can do is drop whatever they're holding and then end their turn.
You got it. Well, that brings us to the Drow's turn. He looks at you and his eyes are kind of glazed over with this slight shimmer. Takes his staff, reaches out, drops it.
Oh, sorry, I would have liked to have moved.
Sure.
Kind of diagonally towards the, towards where the Drow is, in line with the Drow, but towards that guy.
Right there.
Perfect. It's right where I want to be.
You got it. Alright, he drops it. The shimmer in front of his eyes begins to fade, and his turn ends. Savaria, it is your turn.
Just to me. Gennaro's nonsense.
Yes.
Not get
I
teleported
think,
into.
yeah, he's
Timbuktu.
blinded. When he gets back, I'll ask him. Savaria, that's your turn. Gennara, the drow man that's blinded, what is his save? No, you're fine. I just wanted, wisdom, you said? That's, 16.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's just straight gone?
Yeah, he fails the first save, he teleports to make more choosing. And he probably no longer blinded.
Whoa.
You know what?
Other creatures usually have the afterward.
I am so upset right now because I was gonna twin spell disintegrate on his turn and I didn't get the chance to do it.
I mean, he could do that after.
Yeah. Gennaro, I'll let you decide what plane of existence he goes to.
Ooh, I'm a big fan of Lincoln.
Oh no.
That's rude. Actually, you know, wasn't it like a neutral plane? Like a the most neutral.
Mount Celestia?
Oh, that's not. I mean, low.
That's
I don't know, like the first layer of hell.
Oh, Laverne.
Honestly, like all things considered, Limbo's really neutral. There's just not a lot there. Same with the Astral Sea.
I mean, Limbo is pure chaos.
You could send him to one of the elemental planes. Like elemental plane of water, he'll either drown or get eaten by a kraken.
What are you doing, Avaria?
We'll go Limbo.
Okay.
Gone forever now.
Unless the plane shift, I guess.
Does not have plane shift. Does have teleport, but I don't think that helps him.
Lightning bolt, first level.
The downside is you guys don't get the stuff he was wearing from killing him, so.
He did drop his
He
staff.
did drop his staff.
So I'm hitting this oh
Fucking
boy
clutch.
Yes.
The Umber Crab? Okay.
with guiding bolt, first level, 15 plus 8 to hit,
That hits.
and a 46.
Most vigorous shake I've ever seen in my life. 16 points of damage to the Umber Crab, and the next attack against it has advantage.
You.
Alright. That brings us back to the top of the round, Kelric. Alan, how you looking?
Health-wise, I'm pretty good. I think I'm...
I do not think I did. His... Sorry. His wisdom save is a failure. Gone?
Oh, that's dirty.
So you can shoot your, teleport to do another plane of existence.
Okay.
No, it was one of the cultists.
Oh, I thought you said the Ember Crab.
No,
Oh, I guess...
This is not about the
it's that guy. Whichever one's not being petrified.
Oh, he's about to get ripped apart by demon. 30 seconds.
least like a moose statue.
Alright.
I personally prefer terracotta, but
Kelric, what are you doing?
What did you look at?
Pretty decent. 46 out of 60. Technical.
Oh, the size of the roof? It goes way, way higher in a large open cavern that kind of opens up into a cove that out to the sea. Maybe 80 feet tall.
Yeah.
even
Please tell me my right little nub is still mechanical.
Large T-Rex, yes?
I love it!
Oh, I'm looking like a whole Digimon out here. Let's go. Let me look up.
I'm pulling it up for you right now.
Monster Man. Pretty sure it's the monster.
What you are concentrating on now.
So I got you. Tyrannosaurus.
Alrighty. Kelric, would you like to move at all?
Spell check.
Just down the hallway, even farther. So as you're like backing down the hallway, all you can see is like Holland and Janera just in the doorway that just got dropped by this Umber Crab. And as you do, you just like reach out, cast the spell onto Holland. You just watch as the doorway is swelled and swallowed by this massive form of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just see the foot of him standing right next to Janera, like he doesn't pay attention, he might step on him.
Okay.
That brings us to
Oh.
that brings us to the second cultist turn because the first one is now in the abyss. And he is going to first see if he 15. And he is going to fire an Eldritch Blast at you again, Janera. Nope, doesn't hit. Alright, that brings us to the Umber Crab's turn, who is going to stand up.
Technically, it was just supposed to drop Holland.
Right, but it doesn't have anything to drop.
Well, it was supposed to come out. Turn it into
I kind of dropped him.
Yeah, well, just he ends his turn. All right. That brings. Oh yes. 12. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Yes.
Jesus.
30.
CR.
God damn it. Yes, he is. I don't know if could he stand up since you're right next to him because he's frightened. Oh, understood.
Like tripping?
He's on a bad trip, yeah.
As he's sitting there, all he sees is a giant boiling pot with different veggies in it. That brings us to your turn, Gennaro. Holland, you're on deck.
I will, I guess, as the first one.
Your speed is 50 feet.
Just base.
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
That's amazing.
You got it.
It's quite a
It's
hit.
yeah.
One.
Means you can't.
Natural 1 doesn't hit no matter what, unfortunately.
Oh, that makes sense.
That hits. Fuck. You said it was a natural 1 though? Oh, okay. I thought you said the 17 hits. Nine points of damage to him. You got it.
Keller, do I retain my intelligence as this T-Rex?
No.
You do not.
Oh, perfect.
I don't actually
Oh, that
know what the
means
T-Rex's intelligence
I guess
is.
that means I can.
All right. That is going to bring us to Holland, your turn.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Spud go play fetch with the Dro's staff. I'm gonna have him go pick that up. And that
Roll an intelligence check for me to see if you can command Spud.
If
Because you can't command Spud as a T-Rex, because that takes your bonus action, and you don't have that bonus action as a T-Rex.
Yeah.
that's true. I think if I'm
I think Spud just waits.
that's 17 plus. Oh, I guess that'd be minus.
Minus 4.
Oh my goodness! So 13.
You can't command Spud as a T-Rex. You do not have the mental capacity for it.
Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and use the D10 inspiration. Then.
I'll allow it this time, but remember you can't do that whenever you know the result already.
That's a good point. It'd be plus 8.
That will allow it.
Sweet. I guess I'll kind of.
You needed a 20, so.
I'll just dumbly stare at Spud.
Just
And
Spud.
he'll. I'm gonna have Spud go and fetch the Dro's staff, go and play fetch, and then just kind of veer off out of the way of my stomping path. So maybe kind of. Oh, is it Gennaro to Spud's? So what is it?
Tophin's
Southeast?
there.
Yeah.
Gennaro's there.
I'll have Spud, after he grabs it, kind of go in between Open and Gennaro so he's out of the way of the carnage that's about to come through here.
Okay.
And I guess for my turn, let's see here. I'm gonna make a beeline for the Fear Ball because I've been able to see him moving. I don't know how T-Rex is working. So I'm gonna head that way. On the way over, I'm going to hit the Umber Crab with my tail attack. Okay.
So your tail is plus 10.
Plus 10.
For 23 to hit.
What is the 13? That hits.
You have 130.
I think I'll be alright.
Unfortunately, because the Umber Crab hits you, you are grappled by it. It is a large creature, so it can grapple you.
Okay.
Wait,
That's...
T-Rex is huge or gargantuan? Oh, he can grapple you.
But I still make my tail attack on him? Okay, that...
Not really
On the ground or anything,
But he's like holding you by the tail as you go to smack him.
Okay. So, let's see, that's gonna be a 28 to hit. With
That's
the
a
tail
hit. That's
attack.
gonna hit.
3d8. 7.
Plus 7, okay. Let's see. So that's
Make
8,
it a 10. And plus
true,
5.
15 plus 7, so
22.
22 points. Bludgeoning.
Sure.
Can't use my bite attack. Target. So. I guess that would be my turn, because that's my action. I grapple check right now.
Take your action to do so. Alright, that brings us to the wizard's turn, the Fearbog Man. He sees things going from good to worse to shit to holy fuck, I'm dead. He reaches into his pocket, pulls out sulfur and back guano, and throws a 6th level fireball into the center of all of you.
He's trying to throw it past me.
He is throwing it into all of you.
He's going to hit.
You gotta, I mean, are you gonna do it? Okay, the single cultist that is there is going to use his one counterspell to counterspell your counterspell.
I counterspell his counterspell.
So yours goes off, Genera, because of the counterspell chain.
It's like an Uno skip fest.
Ugh! Sad. There goes his one.
Flexing counterspell.
There goes his 1 6th level. I know.
We used a combined 6 levels. Fair.
Yeah. Tobin, that brings us to your turn. Which I would have counterspelled if they saw it coming, but you rolled stupid high. Tobin.
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay. Var, you're on deck Epo after him. What's up?
I am going to... What am I doing? Or who? I guess I'm just gonna walk right up to this fucker and shoot him twice.
Alright.
18 to hit on the first one.
He's gonna shield.
Yep. Second one's a 19.
Still, he doesn't make on shield.
Yep.
Shield puts him at 21.
Right, just standing there.
Alright. Brings us to your turn, Avaria. And Kelrick, you're on deck.
Oh, wait, you hit you. How's old boy with stickies looking?
I mean, he hasn't really taken that much damage besides the prismatic spray, so...
Our party's coward. You guys are always dipping out of the fight.
I definitely thought he was gonna try to teleport away, not fucking fireball us.
Same.
Bitch.
You do?
Then we're gonna do first level bolts.
Yeah.
19? That's gonna hit him. Wait. On the cultist or the guy with the staff?
Yeah.
Okay. His AC is currently 21 because of shield, so unfortunately it doesn't hit. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I ain't got nothing. You know, that's what I was thinking of.
Kelrick, that brings us to your turn.
I really
Go
really
join your
should.
friend.
No, this is
I guess
Okay. Yeah, that hits. AC is 21. $11 points, you said? Alrighty. What are you scared of? Just one guy. Alright, that brings us to the cultist turn. And he's a statue. Yep.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
Holy fuck.
That's metal as fuck.
That brings us to the Umber Crab's turn, who I need to make a save for your spell, correct?
Trying to think of
Natural
which
one. I have rolled 4 natural ones
I'm
tonight.
feeling really bad for this crap.
It's just like hanging onto your ankle.
Because I'm really rolling that one. I can only
Oh!
He's gone.
He's no longer scared.
Alright, that brings us to your turn, Janera. Holland, you're on deck. The only enemy left is the Fearbog man. Yeah.
You bamfed away, froze the other one in stone.
Sphere bulk has trembling.
We're not doing anything with my party. I used to like.
Next time.
Yeah, I'll shoot with real.
Got it.
31.
Two of them will hit. One on each? Oh. Damn. Oh, wait.
Ow.
You know, I guess.
Jeez.
Now it has.
Oh, it's so funny. Alright, Janera, would you like to move at all? Alright, Holland, that brings us to your turn.
Let's see, I got a head empty T-Rex. I'm just gonna, I guess, barrel forward and go to take a chunk and then some out of this poor fear bowl. Alright, what am I looking at here?
Holland?
What's up?
Roll an intelligence check to see friend or foe between Tofin and the Fearbog Man for me.
Eat me.
15 minus, what was it, minus
Sure, that might-
4?
Minus 4.
11.
You still have a D8 for an inspiration if you'd like to use it.
Right now,
What's the outcome? I don't know what the outcome is.
I think I would rather anticipate. I'm gonna assume high is probably him. That's a plus 8, so...
You can differentiate.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a bite attack, I guess. I think it's a plus
It's plus
10 for
10.
this.
Yeah.
40.
It's nasty.
That's a crit. Okay.
4d12.
Give you a moment.
This might be
That's
it.
48.
40 plus 7 is 55 for your roll.
Yeah, 55 plus whatever you roll.
Okay.
And he's grappled.
Okay, and we're 12.
Yeah. Yeah, 55 plus those 40.
Oh. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh, that's it.
65.
Oh.
77.
Let's make that 79.
Would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna rip him apart, I guess. I'm just gonna have him for dinner.
You say you're gonna rip and tear?
I'm gonna rip and tear until I'm full.
Oh my god.
There goes his greater invisibility right after this turn to try and get away.
Alright, flavor this up, DM.
Alright.
How
As-
does the bug taste?
As this massive T-Rex comes barreling through this battlefield, just narrowly missing, crushing the statue as he comes walking and trampling through. Knocks over the brazier, and a little bit of the coals goes splattering around, almost giving this bright, illuminated sight to this massive beast coming through the battlefield. Reaches down, and just in one bite, grabs everything but the bottom of his knee, right below his kneecaps, and just is gone. And there's just two legs standing there before they
You're gonna
fall
have
over.
such bad heartburn later.
Oh no!
And that'll bring us to the end of combat.
Oh, thank you, Cal.
He did 90 damage with one attack.
Oh, I couldn't have rolled 4 better D.
No.
Kelrick, are you dropping polymorph?
No.
You rolled.
I rolled a 12, an 11, a 10, and a 2. Plus the 55 from the crit.
You're not dropping polymorph?
He's gotta digest first.
Potential bowel movement where I could drop on.
Yeah, now that I've got something
And
here,
him potentially eating you all.
now that I got something here in my stomach, I guess I'm just gonna go and like curl up. It's fine. I'm gonna go curl up under the platform there to the right and take a nap and digest some fear ball here.
Okay.
I don't know what else T-Rexes do after they eat.
Amazing.
What you guys doing?
There's nothing left to loot of the furbog.
Just
DM, would I be able to acknowledge that request? And
he's persuasive enough. I'm not even gonna make him roll for it.
If not, I'm gonna command him to 2, so.
I guess.
Yeah, barf.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna. Well, how would a T-Rex induce vomiting for itself? I can't exactly reach.
Well, you may not have swallowed it yet.
Oh, that's a good.
Or like, at least not like the.
Yeah, I got some trinkets stuck in my teeth.
Yeah. Like, I'm assuming you don't swallow the wooden staff and like.
I don't know. I'm huge.
Jeez. You go and just like a bunch of guts and whatever bits of clothing and tattered wares he had on him now laying like.
He's got
Yes.
braces.
His belongings are covered in blood and saliva, but they lay on the ground.
Gross.
Dog can have.
Now that everything is out, I think I'm gonna use.
You don't have that.
I don't have that.
No, that's a druid thing.
Oh.
That's just how I pulled
Oh,
it up
I
on my
see.
sheet.
Okay, never mind.
No, Kelric's in full control when you turn back.
Oh, okay.
Up to an hour.
Wonderful. Say that again. Bud's gonna kind of tremble in his gears.
Well, I guess I am gonna kind of sift through
What are you doing?
the nonsense of
Make an investigation check.
the puddle
Yeah,
that
maybe
was
with
once
your
this
ashen
furball.
staff, so you don't have to touch it.
16.
Looking through the pile of rubble and guts that lay before you, you find a small coin purse, a golden amulet, and a small golden ring that appears to have a couple of emeralds and sapphires embedded along the outside of the band.
Ring, amulet, pouch.
Yes. When the two cultists that were at the altar, when the one disappeared, that shard of aether that was kind of floating just fell into the sludge and muck and began to slink. It has now disappeared below, but go ahead and make an investigation check for me to look around. Okay.
How much
Oh, the pack?
coin purse?
Do you have any floss on him?
450 silver pieces and 130 gold pieces. Searching throughout the room, you get the sense they were creating an offering, a summoning of sorts, to whatever creature that might lurk below the depths of this sludge, perhaps slumbering or summoned from another plane of existence using the aether as the arcane conduit to open the portal. While looking, you also find, in the corner of one of the ruined buildings, a small stash of their supplies. And let me know when you're ready for all the information. You find a large silver shield with emerald and almost azure colors around the banding, with a large blue eye in the center of it. You also find 1,464 platinum pieces,
Damn. Damn.
What?
2,781 gold pieces,
Are you getting this down, Kelric?
1,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust, and a large belt that looks dwarven built.
Wait.
Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors. You're this point.
Somebody wink to Daddy real quick.
Oh no.
Grow beard.
Can we all fit inside the belt?
So you have a total of 5 magic items to identify.
Really out of attainable. Yeah, I'll take all the coin. Can you tell me what it was? And I'll split it. Give me a second.
I will put it in chat for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that way he has it to reference.
And Gennaro take his cut. So, there. What are Gennaro's pronouns?
Yes.
Dope. I like it. Not an issue. And I'll just get it all in the bag.
Boss has your
Oh, that sounds. I'm gonna wave Spud over so he can hand me that staff from the drawer. Limp my way out of here after that.
Are you teleporting them back by a chance, or are you guys walking back? Oh, I didn't know what you had left.
1 second and 2 birds.
Okay.
Banish somebody.
3 first. 1 second, 3 first.
You guys encounter a couple stragglers of cultists on the way out. No one takes any damage as you guys easily just eviscerate them as you have in the past. But
Shoot, after what just happened there,
Yes.
I'll give him a chance to.
to teleport, yes. You just Yeah, so you have to have a slot for the spell, but it's kind of like innate spells, or like spells that are always, or not innate spells. It's spells that it's kind of like spells that are always known as long as you're attuned to it. You guys catch a few cultists and eviscerate them on the way, but eventually you find the same secret entrance in which you guys first exited out, or second time you exited out of here. Gennaro leads you back to the White Griffin's trading company.
Fuck out bone at some point. Walk back.
As he leads you down through the familiar sight, you can see the same older woman kind of sitting there reading her book in the front, but she seems to have dozed off. Just keeping an eye on the front of the shop.
Now she doesn't need
Leads you through the back warehouse, past the small little banquet room where you guys had your dinner in the previous day, and back towards Gennaro's personal quarters, which coincidentally are connected to the vault. To the vault.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, you know.
Very literal.
Oh, me too. I get it.
Right into it.
We all saw it.
Double.
Oh my.
Higher. What?
The boss, apparently.
My experience, it's more about how you're using it.
You line the walls with it. Oh well.
Agreed.
Would you mind closing the bookshelf behind?
I'm gonna go lay down.
Oh. Really? Whole bunch of little.
Just recuperating a little bit is all. You'd be surprised how growing about 20 feet or so and will tucker you out. I'm gonna plop my happy butt down on the couches, so I'd kind of not curl up, but lower himself down to ground level for my feet.
More than understandable. We're quite appreciative of the help. I would venture that we wouldn't have all made it back if you didn't.
Hopefully, at least had a good time.
You know?
That was a real hoot.
Still hoot and hollering, you know? It's been a while since I've done. Heard the hollering.
Jesus.
But before we get to
Sounds great.
should you? No.
Far so good.
Oh?
I'd say let's get on with it.
True. Look at you.
Real quick, before you start passing out items, let's go ahead and take our break.
Good call.
So guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our break. As we come back, we will see what wondrous magic items and other loot that they found while they were down in the depths of this dungeon. Don't go nowhere, there's some cool items in this list. You're going to want to see these. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. And we're back. And I caught you right in the middle of a bite. No.
Bye.
No. No. Take it away. Yeah. Why? Why?
I and Gennaro will double.
Gennaro, obviously.
I like this.
Lincoln is
These
Gennaro
tracks.
talking to us.
So, a small chest. Was offer you about platinum? Eat my share.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
That sounds pretty reasonable to me.
Or, hear me out.
Of
You
our-
had a great time.
Objection!
A fantastic time. Getting out there, having a great time kicking ass. You give us 20%. It really brought back such great memories for you. You know, you almost forgot you were so strong.
I'll tell you what.
Mario, make it.
I'll tell you what. You know what? You're calling. How about this? After this. Or.
Sounds good. We got
I'm
it.
just gonna take
What's
it
behind
off.
curtain number 2?
The next two items were 12 Russian. Leather and looks like a tool belt.
Ooh, okay.
The studded leather is studded leather and the belt is the
Belt of
Read them out for chat once you got them pulled up.
Alright, I've got mine. So it's +1 armor. You can also use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like. This set of enchanted armor holds 4 charges. The armor regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Whenever you take damage while attuned to this armor, you may use your reaction to expend a charge, be enveloped in faint orchestral music. You may then reduce the damage by 1d6 plus 2 times your con mod. God damn. I can do it 4 times a day.
Is that your whole?
Yes, that's all mine.
I will read out the Belt of Finite Knowledge. This intricately designed tool belt is carved from leather crafted from Mind Flayer's skin, inlaid with a litany of runes and a variety of tools and arcane scrolls of knowledge. As an action, you can reach into it and pull into any type of artisan's tool. Whatever tool you choose, you are proficient with it. While holding this tool, +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, saving throw DCs of your artificer spell. Action, you can focus on the tool to channel your creative focus. Choose a cantrip that you don't know from any class list. For 8 hours, you can cast that cantrip and it counts as an artificer cantrip. Once this property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn. Finite Knowledge. While attuned to this finely crafted tool belt, your intelligence score is increased by 1. God damn.
Fucking what?
That's crazy.
Got about a dozen. The choice is yours. It's going probably.
I have that.
Opening.
May I ask what that does?
Sure. Second.
You strike one more deal with them. One more deal.
Gennaro, you handed me the leather, right? Did you hand me the studded leather? Okay. I'm already taking my old stuff off, so...
Yeah, I'm over here taking off.
Wait,
Whatever
wait,
else.
let me have one deal. One deal. One deal.
Like halfway
One-
out of the leather.
One more thing. One more. I need help with one thing. One goal. I want to find the pickle.
You sent the pickle man off to
Nope.
greener pastures.
Didn't.
Yeah, we did. We got him a job from away from
No, the guy who sold him the pickle.
Oh, the shitty
No.
pickle man. I see.
She's talking about the wizard.
Yeah.
She's talking about Perrin.
Parrot.
I want to find him,
Aaron the
and
pickle
I
man.
want to watch his life in my bare.
Jesus. Did you buy that nail with jars?
No. No, but this poor man did. Not you.
That's the fellow we got a job with you guys a couple days ago.
Understand. Sorry. Salesman. Bills can't.
Sold?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, he had. Probably. Something like that. Cars.
Got like a storm giant in your closet or something.
Damn.
Poor kid.
Yes, Howard. Like to reread the version of the Georgia.
I will look.
So... Aria, do we have a deal?
Well, you're ready to get new. Guess so.
That's not different from normal.
I like to meet him.
Well, he's not gonna have a job when I'm done.
Well, hopefully.
I hope not.
Make an inside check against Genera.
6, I can't roll lower than it, so. He's just wearing, you know.
The valiant effort.
I don't have it in my collection. I tried to find it so I could add it, but I need to. So if you want to send me the link, I can add it real quick.
This was
What?
you. This
What?
version has a 6. Percent increase. More than 2. Using the PC costume. Or sorry, a 2d8 rank. Permanent. Grab this. Counts as
Wait, what?
if you consume the potion, you have a 66% chance to raise an ability.
Oh, I understood it. I was more wanting the
How to make
adult
it.
dragon blood given freely.
He's got 6 of these.
Yeah, it's gotta be good dragons. If that's alright with you,
Yes.
Avaria, I think me and Holland would much prefer the item.
I'm
I have the
gonna
belt
say-
already on, and I'm like kind of caressing it.
He's giving it a good little stroke.
Oh,
I don't want to share a room with.
I don't think you share a room with us anyway.
I know, I never do.
Kelrick, are you identifying the rest of your guys' items? Okay.
I already agreed to it.
Oh,
Sure. Yeah, let me talk to the drone staff. Kelrick.
Okay. Well, I'll just run through them real quick then. And most of them are D&D items, so you don't really need to read them because they're not homebrew. The first is a Sentinel Shield. The second is a Belt of Dwarven Kind.
I'm gonna add all these to the Haversacks inventory for now.
Third is a Amulet of Health.
Sentinel shield? Not popping up.
It should.
S-E-N-T, and then nothing comes up once I've typed that.
Isn't that right?
Really?
I just type shield. Not for me.
I'll add it to your inventory.
You guys don't know what it
You can go for it.
Advantage on initiative rolls and
Shoot.
And it's a shield.
That's crazy. Okay.
You're the orange.
Yes, she just has a plain shield.
Well, you have the... In her inventory, she has the blood slug dude shield.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that
Blood
means.
slug, dude.
We had a blood slug thing,
Oh.
and I took one of the shields.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
I just wanted to point out that that was in her inventory.
The fourth...
Literally, quote unquote.
Blood slug dude shield. Yes.
That's awesome.
Why do I have names for stuff?
That's the
The Leave me alone.
Chill. Cement itself in legend.
The fourth
Why are you missing your S?
is a ring of evasion.
Oh shit! I need to add the ring of evasion.
Amulet of health.
Why is that? Oh, I'm under armor. That's... Evasion.
And a Bloodwell Vial +2. Useless to you.
DM, what was the staff?
That was the staff. It's a staff version of it, but
The Bloodwell?
yeah,
Oh.
it is for attunement by a sorcerer, and it is +2 to their spell casting and DC.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's not in there, right?
Okay.
You're fine.
Are you?
Jesus Christ.
Do you have
How many attunement slots do you have?
Under inventory. Very bottom.
God, that's so.
That's my
Oh,
That
that's
she
your
always
friend?
she always forgets about.
I never have to use them.
And then
Anytime you take damage, you're supposed to reduce it because of him.
she already has the Ioun Stone of Fortitude.
Yeah, you dick.
Fine, just keep. Right, you're safe on the seat. Dude, that thing's gonna be a nasty pirate dragon one day.
Who? Who has the lowest constitution in the group? Constitution, not health. Oh, same. Do you have attunement slots?
Grimoire?
Well, do you want the Amulet of Health or the Belt of Dwarven Kind?
Side.
So this?
Genera does have those.
I think that was part of the.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's been like 4 months. So
I think it was because we wanted those for a possible breakout attempt of Kelric's friend.
Yeah.
you're fine. Okay.
That's fair.
We got the one.
What was the Genera forgot?
Oh, I had my infusions.
You were trying to use them to save Avaria's sister,
And to save your friend.
and you're gonna But you have one.
Oh, that's right.
You guys already have one.
We got some time to gather more of them.
We'll jump off.
Avaria's
Jump
got
off
more
that bridge.
important things
Very
right now.
spread.
Colin, can take more magic items?
I could.
I think when the time comes, we might take you up on that offer. That's the hope.
Oh.
I'll return the wink.
At some point. I've got 3.
I mean,
But I also
What do you got?
I mean, the lead is kind of perfect. Even that'd be your fault, but Gennaro would have tried to just
Yeah,
thing in the
not gonna work.
could the keys of recall work? I guess there's not like a keyhole into this.
Yeah, it's a bookshelf that leads into here.
Yeah.
No door.
Okay, never mind. On the topic of all of our newly acquired items, I have this ring and this belt. Does anyone want them?
You got the amulet of health too, right?
Has it?
Okay.
Yeah, add the amulet of health. It's yours. What I really want is my goddamn thing I gave Chris back.
What's that?
+5 to initiative.
You can have that back.
Not that I can use. Not even call.
Amulet of alertness.
order.
Yeah.
Belt of door.
It's awesome.
Yeah, word of recall works differently because you're just a wizard, so you don't really need a deity to set a place for word of recall. Sure. Sure.
Where is the map?
So what do you got on your mind, Gennaro?
Tabernacle of the Resurrected. Yeah, you're good.
Aren't those the guys that we just cleared out?
Those are the Beerbog man that you just met when his previous adversaries that you guys killed on the beach when Gennaro first showed up to help you. They introduced themselves as the Tabernacle of the Resurrected when they tried to recruit you into their ranks. Yep. Yeah, he's been investigating them for a while.
That little weird one. Huh. Okay.
I'll pull one up. No, you're fine.
No, I do. Alright. Cozy. Man like me, you know. Oh, Hans, I make the point. Boy. Yeah, look. Great. He's gotten anything out of it. Already looked.
What's that? Yes, you have.
Could use.
Bubble rag.
Trademark.
I think I'm not in the room.
I mean, we could do both. I don't see why we couldn't try and reach out to this guy here and then meet up with him over there.
Welcome to try, but. But it's
Okay. You guys go through the motions. Genera makes a memory where he shows you what his contact Osiris looks like. Have a mental image of him that you can remember for 30 days. Because fuck you.
at the moment. Yeah. Make sure to.
Sarah, do you guys have a workstation around by chance for artificers? I'd like to get started on your commission while we're down.
Around the code is all we are.
That's understandable. True, I do have this belt. I really only need a decently sized table to get to work. I think so. Absolutely.
To craft a steel defender? Oh, right now?
Millisecond.
Exactly 4:20 a.m.
Nice.
Down to the millisecond.
Nice. I got the bag of Frankfurt.
420.69. Extra. Kelrick, can I interrupt? Nera, is there like a bath or some sort of like anywhere to get clean here?
Oh, that's a great idea, Tophin.
Yeah, you smell like some old sea.
I guess I'm still covered in bog right now.
Kind of like, oh,
Do you know of a place in the city we could go to tomorrow? It's like more of like a spa?
oh, you did?
I'm just kind of thinking of like a morning of pampering tomorrow, possibly. You know of a place around here? Maybe that could provide that? Like in the city? Not necessarily.
I'm looking, the Sirens Meat Hall.
Wonderful. Well,
Generic.
I
Order
I
the
personally
supply.
I personally would love to visit there tomorrow. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'm going. My bag. Wait.
I agree. I might need to take a little while to maybe pump water out of my arm, but once I'm back up to full motor function, then yeah, we can get started whenever. Would you like that, Spud? Start beeping and booping and just spinning around. Same mech that just barreled into an 8-foot-tall crab man. And... Oh. Yeah, it was like 2 guys outside. I think he got another 1 or 2 in the dungeon. It was a good time. I should start like tallying his kill count into the side of his shell.
Like
Just for your reference, it will take 315 hours to craft a steel defender for Genera.
How long is 315 hours?
Hours.
Thank you. So,
11, like 13 days, full time, like 24 hours a day.
You can only put 8 hours in of work per day.
Well, then multiply
For-
that by 3. So,
39 days.
39 days. Give or take.
39 days with the assistance of a tinkering wizard and a steel defender.
That will cut your time down in half because you have a second pair of hands, down to, 20-ish days.
Around this.
I could get something up and functioning about half the time. Maybe not combat ready, but I could get something moving around in at least.
You do that in like 5 days.
I could do that within the week.
You had 2 weeks the 2 days prior when you talked to Costa Rios. So you have 12 days currently before the trial.
I think the trial. Yeah, the trial's a little bit more. Trial's definitely more pressing than this commission. Thanks, Janara. That might actually be more beneficial, because if we go to Zakarat, then I'll be at home and I'll have access to my workshop.
How long is it going to take us to get to Zakarat?
We've got the money for really good transportation right now, though.
Care to expand?
I
Are you offering your services to transport us?
It's coming, Janara. Absolutely. Whoa! Understand. Could you remind me how many days I have on that commission again?
I'm gonna say that you two should start working on it.
Agreed. I'm gonna start taking apart my arm and getting some rags out to clean it out.
Yeah.
I would like to at least have a working prototype up and running in the next week. 10 platinum a day is a tad steep. Just
Have some horses, you know.
horses here in Zakarat country are white, hefty bull. They are right
Like
for
putting
this.
my share in. Fat background.
So, as you guys finish out your discussions on your future endeavors with the White Griffins Trading Company for the night, and return to your various chambers that Genera has directed to you that you can stay in here within the White Griffins Trading Company, each of you lay down for a long, well-deserved night.
Long.
Yes, go for it.
I would like.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yes, who is it? One second. Would I have had time to attune to the new armor by now?
Yeah.
Dope. I would like to make the armor just appear like a big, flowing, like ostentatious, like nightgown, basically.
Like the one you saw Janera wearing the night before?
More or less, just in my colors.
Open front.
No, not yet. Door open. Yes.
It's flowing right now. The front is open.
Jesus.
Oh, really? Well, that sounds lovely. Lead the way.
He's so done.
Janera leads you to his private spa, and we're gonna fade to black and let you guys use your imaginations on what happens there. So, eventually, after the revelry and celebrations end,
Can I actually RP one quick conversation with Jinra?
go for it. I'm gonna regret this.
So, Janera, after today's events, I have one question for you. The belt we acquired. Do you think I would look good with a beard?
You don't have like any.
No, as twink as it gets, man.
They're all kind of like.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I was gonna regret it.
That.
Little extra texture.
As
I will attempt to attune to the belt whenever I get a chance.
the four of you lay down for the evening, and sleep takes you almost instantaneously. Maybe a little bit faster for Tophin after being a little exhausted.
Damn right.
Elric, as sleep takes you, you blink. You find yourself surrounded with utter darkness. The sounds of crashing glass and stones falling around you. You can feel a sense of panic rising in your stomach, but you've experienced this before, so you will it down. Begin to steady your breath. Are you asleep? Knocked unconscious? You almost struggle to remember what happened in the day prior. Your memories feel hazy, fleeting, fading. Your eyes adjust to the oppressive shadows of the room, and you begin to make out small details. Walls, a ceiling above you, vague silhouette of furniture. You rise and find your limbs feel almost detached, like they're not your own. feel disconnected and distant, as if you're staring at yourself from a few feet aside. But you suddenly become aware that you're not alone in this room. Something is with you. Not a person, but a presence. It's on your side. You look around and a fire lights in the hearth across the room from you. Sitting in a large upholstered red chair with his feet kicked up and a large book in his hand, a deep scar on his chin of a weathered face, an elder man, salt and pepper hair, looks at you and grins. We need to have a chat. As the book falls to the side and you see the elder version of yourself from the separate timeline. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh, that's spicy.
And all of you, including Gennaro, may level up.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Every time I have sex. Seriously, what the fuck?
Oh, now I got level.
We want to roll HP now or at the start?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll our hit dice. Gennaro, start us off if you're level 14.
Evan.
Who now has access to magical secrets.
Oh, I got the 2 additional.
Oh, yes, correct. Very nice.
Yeah.
4 for me. Kind of shit.
What you got, hun? What'd you roll on your health? Holland, you want to roll health? Well, I guess you need to decide what level you're taking.
It'll be Artificer because we still have to do some things for the
Which
D8.
I'll take care of that next session because they were supposed to give it to you this one and I forgot.
What?
We'll do it next session.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's 5 thing.
It'll automatically add.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And just add the 5 to the rolled.
Oh, this is exciting. Big flash. Oh. And now we're gonna. Huh? Do it, honestly.
And I started blasting, man. Like,
Start blast.
Oh, very nice. Alrighty, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Fun session. Zach, thank you for joining us as Gennaro once again.
yeah, thanks.
You
Absolutely.
made that combat so much easier than it was supposed to be because I threw a 14th level sorcerer in there and you just him out of existence. Yeah, his opening act was going to be a twin spell disintegrate on the first 2 people that walked through the door,
Wow.
which was going to be fun for me. It sucked for you guys. But hey, that's how it happens sometimes. But thank you for joining us tonight, guys. We'll see you next time.